Matrioncine. Oh, bavete. Matrioncine. Oh, Mario. Appelli. Retoucine. Forciatelli. No, carbonara. Buffati.
Whoa. I'm live. Crazy. I know. Oh my gosh. First live. What? What? Whoa. Hello, chocolate popcorn pretzel. Hello. Hello, Alex. Hello, Dow Steel. Hello, Andy. Hello, Nikki, Ryder, Midnight, Dews, Alistair, Jazio Beans, Red Lantern, Till, Flavio. Hello, everyone. How am I? I'm doing all right. I got a little bit done today, which is good. What place did I get? We got top 7. Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff done today, which is good. It was mainly in regards to like trying to figure out what I'm doing next, future projects and stuff like that. Like I sent out a DM today. Well, I sent out a couple DMs today. One was about like a video project I want to do, unrelated to Odyssey. One was about Odyssey modding stuff. So that's good. That's good. Entirely Leggy, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tyrone won. That was expected. But yeah, I got some stuff done today, which is always nice. First stream watching you, well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got some stuff done. One thing I will say about like YouTube right now is the next video is going to be a bit delayed. It's a hide and seek video. My editors has another really big project they're working on, so they're saying that they told me that they wouldn't be able to get like the video done by when they originally thought it would be done. And the video I'm working on, there's like no way I finish it before the end of this week, so it probably won't be till the end of the week that I upload another video. It'll probably be the hide and seek video, we'll see. But yeah, I'm a little behind on YouTube right now, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, it was a darker side, like speedrun competition. Mario's Faster Than You Think videos, what got you watching? I made a sequel to that video in a way today, or like a week ago. The Link is Faster Than You Think video. That video's, it started off slow. Like it started off being an underperforming video. It was a 10 out of 10 on YouTube. And what that means, chat, is out of my last 10 videos, it was my worst performing video. But now it's a 4 out of 10, which means out of my last 10 videos, it is performing 4th best out of those 10. And the way it compares it is like how long it's been since upload. So it's like, oh, this is how well all of these videos were doing a week after upload, and it's 4. It's pretty good. I'm really proud of that video. I'm glad it's doing well, because I was really afraid when I woke up after uploading it, because what happened is I stayed up editing that video until like 6 a.m. I think I was done and it was uploaded and scheduled at about like 6:30 in the morning. I woke up again when it was supposed to be uploaded to make sure everything went fine and I could post my Discord announcement. And then I went back to bed for another hour or two. And when I woke back up, I looked at the video and it was like a 10 out of 10. It was doing like super poorly and I was like, darn. I just stayed up till like 6 in the morning to finish this video today, and it's sucking, but now it's doing well. And people really like the video, so. Yeah, a lot of people like the murder is illegal. I'm making the video I'm working on. It's not the video my editor's working on. The video I'm working on is another video in that format. Which video is 1 out of 10? Either murder is illegal or debt to the mafia. Because debt to the mafia did better at first than murder is illegal. Well, actually, the way it worked is Murder is Illegal did the best at first, and Murder is Illegal was like just barely under it. But then Mafia just barely goes above Murder is Illegal. But then long-term Murder is Illegal is doing better. So like, that doesn't make any sense, but it's just how it happened. I've done all moon superstar. We got every moon in the game that you're reasonably expected to get in superstar mode. I have all the footage still. I might make a video out of it. But I don't know what that video would look like. How many views does Death to the Mafia video have? Like 600, 650K, somewhere around there. It has like almost several 100,000 views. Just very, very good. It's scary because like I'm uploading another video in that format. So realistically, this video could also get like several 100,000 views, but it also just might not. That's the thing. Like it could do incredibly well again, but it also could, you know, not. Because I don't know if it's just that the format's really good or those two videos are outliers. Because right now I'm working on Super Mario Odyssey, but 4 Goombas spawn every second, and it's a puppet video. So it goes over that challenge run while doing the same sort of thing that the Mafia and Murder videos do, where it's like I make dumb jokes, stuff that happens that has no business of happening, and I use the puppets. Is my fridge running? Do I need to go catch it? Is that why you're asking? But yeah, hopefully it does well. Hopefully it does well. No, I don't. The script for the video doesn't have a paper. It doesn't have a joke where I cut something with scissors. There's no joke like that in the script. I can't thank you for the tier 1. However, since Cappy's in the video, since it's a Mario Odyssey video, I'm probably just gonna keep the scissors on him still, because I think it's really funny how I haven't taken the scissors off since the Murder is Illegal video, so I could just keep them on. I haven't scheduled Talk to All Moon yet. How many views does Link vid have so far? I think 150K, which is pretty good. Especially, again, like part of the reason I'm really happy that video is doing well is because it is not an Odyssey video. Like, it's scary doing content that isn't main content, but when it does well, it feels really good. So I'll probably end up going through with making those other two videos. Because I want to make 2 other Zelda videos. One's a puppet video, and then the other is another like technical video. It's probably just what I'm gonna like call those videos, where it's like, oh, I'm going over like the technical limits of a game. I'm gonna call them like technical videos. Because I have more videos I want to make like that. There's 2 like that right now that I want to make. One's a video in a game I can't mention, because if I mention the game, it might give away what it is. And then the other is a Zelda video. Saying the puppetry isn't technical. Well, like, I'll go over, I guess, technical aspects of the game and how it works and how, like, I overcome certain challenges. But the core of the video isn't about, like, some theoretical limit in the game. Or, like, abusing the game's engine to, like, the highest possible point. It's gonna be a new upload on the lowest percent channel. I have nothing to do with the lowest percent channel. I have nothing to do with that channel. That is Small Ant's channel, and the link is his channel. Is a mystery game a Mario game? I'm just not gonna specify it because I don't want people to guess. Though something about like those faster than you think videos, I've had people tell me since the second one to do a Minecraft one, to do a Kirby one, and to do a Sonic one. The issue with Minecraft ones is everybody's already done a Minecraft like go fast video. The issue with Kirby is I don't think there's anything in the game that you can actually go really fast with in Kirby. Like, I don't think there's any Forgotten Land glitches, and there isn't any like sort of interesting perspective to put it in. Like, one of the things that happened with the Breath of the Wild video was, okay, there isn't some funky glitch where you can go like 10,000 miles per hour. So how do I make the video interesting still? And it's like, oh, I'll travel across the map. So that way there's still like an interesting sense of progression that like people who've played the game can follow in a meaningful way. Also, the issue with the last one, Sonic, is like, Sonic's already supposed to go fast. That would, I feel like that'd be kind of boring. Can you do top 10 Nintendo Switch games? I don't even know if I've played 10 Nintendo Switch games. What's the slowest Sonic can move? Well, the joke in my head has been, if I ever make a Sonic video about Sonic going fast, it would be Sonic is slower than you think. Though that to me, that isn't an actual interesting video. But in my head, whenever like somebody brings up that in like a comment or whatever, my thought is the video would be Sonic is slower than you think. Oh yeah, I know I'm like 15 minutes late on this question, or like 10 minutes late, but somebody asked me at the start of the stream if I'd ever play 3D World, and the answer is I used to speedrun that game, and I've gotten every single green star in that game without taking damage from start to finish. I'm one of like the only people who has done that. 380 stars, damageless in 3D World. That took months. It's one of the hardest damageless challenges I've done. Ooh, since we're talking about videos a little bit too, I'm very glad that there aren't really any glaring issues in my Breath of the Wild video, because that was like a big fear, that like I would miss something or there would be like a huge error in like my methodology, which there are errors in my methodology. Like the way I get speed is like, it's accurate, but it's not like super duper scientific. And what I mean by that is like, sometimes when I would get speed, I would do it over like my 0.1 and 0.2 would be like 1 second from each other, but other times it would be like half a second or like a third of a second. I don't think I ever went lower than a third of a second. And like the scientific way to do it would be to always have that be 100% consistent. But always do it over the same period of time. As you can tell, I love the murders legal vid. Thank you. Video of Fir is faster than you think, but I'm not fast. So every few frames updates the speed. Well, so I would only take, so I didn't take like there's a video I reference in my video where they do update the speed like constantly. I don't do that. I just wrote down 2 points in a spreadsheet and then put my video into a like time app thing so it could tell me how long it was, and then I did the math. And then I would like do that multiple times to make sure none of my numbers were like outrageously wrong. So like everything in the video is right enough is the best way to put it. At least everything in the video should be right enough. It taught you anything is that you can go the speed of light if you yell loudly. True. I was in competition. It was fun. I had a good time. Up to me because murder was illegal in Death of the Mafia. I'm making another video in that format. Wait, I already, yeah, I just said that recently, so. That video will probably be out in like 2 weeks. I should have it done this week, but I'm probably gonna have that video done at around the same time my editor finishes the 2D hide and seek video. I finished my exam? Yes, I did. I did fine on it. Beryllium, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Barry. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes for the month, and thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. You subscribe for another month or just one? I don't know, it's legend. You could always go to your subscriptions page and check. How do I do spin pounds? Well, a lot of the time they're buffered. So like right there, that was buffered. Like you can make it so that right as you stop rolling or something, you immediately start spinning. Is there an unedited version? You mean of the run I did? No. There is not. I need to upload some stuff to my vods channel though. I have a backlog of like interesting challenge runs I could put up there. Yeah, there isn't even a full run from start to finish of the Murder is Illegal video. Because I didn't actually complete a run because I can't do CRCs. There is a full video of the coin thing because I had to do that. And for the next one, for Goombas spawning every second, there is also going to be a full video of that. So the funny thing is, because of the format, chat, of like me making the puppet videos, even though I did the challenge of 4 Goombas spawning every second on stream, I have to do an off-stream run where I don't have my webcam on. Because, like, with the format, it doesn't really make sense to have the webcam on. Can I capture the gameplay separately? I mean, maybe, but I didn't do that when I did the thing on stream. I mean, like, I definitely can. It is 100% something I could do. But it's the sort of thing where, like, I don't necessarily know when I'm gonna make that decision. Frick, I'm doing the route wrong. You know what? We're resetting. This is a slow start. I just screwed up the route completely going into Wooded. I'm just gonna reset because I'm allowed to do that today. Also, with the Goomba spawning video, I would have potentially had to redo the run anyways, because I wrote a gag into the video that requires a separate mod to run briefly, and like, I guess I could edit that in, but eh. Mario Odyssey pacifist run to Mario Odyssey but Murder is Illegal. Yeah, that's one of the few things I'm worried about with the new puppet video, is that because the title isn't something where it's like, oh, haha, murder is illegal, or haha, the mafia's here, that people won't be as interested. But it's written in the same format, so maybe it probably won't matter that much. Have you done a speedrunning your awful ideas videos yet? Yes, I've done 2. I've done 2 videos like that. And then you could even consider like the AI video a speedrunning awful ideas video. It's just they're not come up by chat, they're come up with by an AI. Thumbnail's important. I know. It's gonna be another one illustrated by Lysol. The thumbnail's actually done. Have you seen Breath of the Wild but Murder is Illegal? Did somebody make that video? Because I was considering making that video. I'm not going to complain if somebody did. Because when I say considering making, I mean, it was an idea, but I have no active plans to do it. Breath of the Wild today was only $40. Nice. Definitely a worthwhile purchase. Also, another message that somebody sent in chat like 5 minutes ago that I didn't respond to. I definitely want to do a Breath of the Wild randomizer at some point. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just need to learn how to speedrun Breath of the Wild first, which is on my to-do list. I want to do some Breath of the Wild any percent on stream, and then maybe we'll do some longer categories too. About Odyssey randomizer, once it gets released, sure. Or if I were to get invited to a race, I would also be willing to do it. There does not appear to be a Breath of the Wild but murders illegal video. Oh. Well, I might make one. The thing about that is I don't know if that video would be interesting because I don't think Breath of the Wild pacifist is really possible. Like, I don't know much about glitches in that game, but it doesn't seem like something that'd be possible. And it also doesn't seem like something where you'd have a funny loophole. Because in Odyssey, the funny loophole is Cappy. It would be something I have to do research on. Because I don't know a lot about Breath of the Wild glitches. I'd have to ask people in the community how possible the thing is. I don't like that technicality, Sky. Also, part of, in my opinion, what makes the video like that interesting is like the technical game information mixed with the funny stuff. So like you do this weird glitch to get around some stuff, but then it's like, well, technically speaking, we didn't kill him. Span knows a lot. Span does know a lot about Breath of the Wild, but I would probably reach out to like glitch hunters in the community if I end up doing something like that. It's, again, if I end up doing something like that, it's way off in the distance, way off in the future, because there's other videos I am much more interested in making. Why are channel points called hex? Yeah, I just say heck a lot, that's why. Yeah, we got top 7 in the darker side tourney. Let's go. Like the part with Harriet's twin sister and Topper's twin brother. I say that in the video, but half the comments on the video are Topper and Harriet come back, they don't die, it doesn't count. So I guess people didn't read the joke. All right. Yeah, I guess with all this content discussion, it's exciting. I have excited stuff planned, and I can't wait till I can do more of it on stream and on YouTube and show you guys more, and you know, have money to do more stuff as well, because there's some projects I want to pursue that are expensive. I don't want to keep, I'm gonna, as soon as I let my self start resetting, I just reset to everything. This is horrible. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Probably. I don't know what yet though. How's the progress going with future videos? The video my editor is working on will probably be done around the end of the week, and the video I'm working on will probably be done around the end of the week. So I don't know which one's gonna get uploaded first. But we'll see how that goes. Welcome to the stream, Kate Wood. Yeah, there's just so many things, chat, I'm excited about. So many things I'm working on, and so many things I want to work on. And like something that makes this all more exciting. So like today I hit 75k subs on YouTube, and what I realized about that today is if I were to get as many subs as I have over the last month, for the next 2 months, I would hit 100k. So if I were to keep up at the same pace that I am right now on YouTube growth, I would hit 100k in 2 months. I don't know if that'll happen. But that was sort of something that just like set in today as to like, it could actually be something I reached by like October. Keyword could. Because today is my fastest growing month ever on YouTube. I got around like 14 or 15k subs this month. Yeah, it's wild to think about, and it could happen. I mean, I have 2 puppet videos planned. If those videos do well, I could potentially hit it. Because part of the reason I got so many subs over the last month is because of the Mafia video. I uploaded that about like a month ago. So, you know, if I make more videos in that same format and they do just as well, then I guess we'll see. But yeah, it's a crazy thing to think about. Why did you name your channel Simply Fir? Well, right now it's just Fir on YouTube. Simply Fir was more so just a side effect on YouTube of my name not being easily searchable when I had 5,000 subs. Also, happy birthday to your little bro, T26. Yeah, the URL is still Simply Fir, but you can't change that. Continue being your lovely, genuine self. I think if I keep doing what I'm doing, I can do well. I think that's a good, wholesome way to put it. I'm obviously gonna try and make stuff that I think will do well, but I think if I keep doing what I've been doing, it'll go well. You can change your URL 3 times. I think that's Twitch. I don't think you can change your URL on YouTube, which is the reason why a lot of YouTubers have like really weird URLs. No! Oh well, we're not gonna reset. If first you don't succeed, try and try again. No, I mean, I've heard that saying before. And I think there's some truth to it. There's definitely some truth in being willing to see, or willing to accept like certain things as failures, and being willing to try again. Amethyst time travel video, did that get uploaded? I remember we were talking recently on stream and somebody mentioned that the Amethyst time travel video wasn't out yet, but I'm assuming it is now. You dropped it today? Nice. There's some funny moments in that session. I'm glad somebody's making a video on it because I think Amethyst is the only one who is. So yes, I'm glad it went out. That being said, and this is just something I've mentioned before on stream, I'm probably not going to watch the video because I feel really weird when I watch myself back in my own content. I feel really weird. Well, I shouldn't necessarily say my own content because it's more so I feel weird watching myself back in other people's content. Because watching myself back in my own content's a bit different because most of the time I edited the video or I need to review the video to make sure that you know, I'm good to upload it to my channel. But when it's on other people's channel, I just get really embarrassed. At least that's how it's been recently. So I haven't watched like any of the recent hide and seek videos from other people. I watched the first ones that came out. But there's so many now, and I just get really embarrassed, so it's hard. Do I still have the Cappy scissors? Yes, Cappy has not been taken off of the scissors. How'd the tournament end up going? We got top 7. I think Amethyst's editor, and I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the editor she uses is one of the people who was doing the fan edits of hide and seek, which is funny how that works out. So waiting on the Grand Pooh Bear hides in a bush compilation. The particular editor for that vid isn't? Huh. Maybe it was somebody else that was using the, one of the, fan cut editors. I've personally been using, 2 different editors for my videos. I've been using Tomshi and, Mike. And Mike does some editing for like some small ant stuff too. Which is actually I think what led him to reach out to me, because he was like, hey, I want to get more work. Which, you know, fair. Get that bag. And I really liked the work that they have done, so I was like, sure. I really don't want to edit my hide and seek videos anymore, and you have experience editing those. And you do a good job on them. So, sure. Yeah. They've also edited some of my other stuff. Like, they do a really good job with the editing. It's like, it's simple, so like it's not like super complex. But, like, they'll add in cute things that really add to the video. Like, I honestly thought it was really funny in the 8-player hide-and-seek video when CJ said something along the lines of, I'm hiding between your legs, and he just put CJ's face between Mario's legs or whatever. Whatever that gag was, I thought it was funny. Tomshi doesn't stream anymore. Tomshi edits content for a lot of people now, which is part of the reason why he doesn't stream anymore. And like, I totally get it, because he probably makes a lot more money doing editing work than he did streaming. Plus, I think he was experiencing burnout too. His streaming is very, like, mentally taxing. Favorite / least favorite part of the run? I don't know. We've only really been doing darker side runs again for a week. Sub count's close to 1K. Yep. We hit 1K a few streams ago. So I have to do Talkatoo all moons because that was the sub goal. Get off of that, Mario. However, I haven't scheduled that yet. Spirit Wolf, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 9 months. I appreciate it. Emmy, thank you for the tier 1 for 40 months. That's so long. I appreciate it. Holy heck. Thank you so much. It's like 40 months. I know, crazy. Over 120 days? I mean, technically, yeah, it is over 120 days. Who let the dogs out? I let my dog out before stream. All of your plans got canceled because you're taking care of a baby bunny? Bunnies are very cute. Cats are cute, they also have no patience. Well, it really depends on the cat. Some cats are loud and annoying, and other cats are, I don't know, they're just cats. Sometimes they just sit around, don't do anything. Cats can be jerks. True. A lot of animals can though. Humans can be jerks. True. True. Hey Fir, how's the run going? It's going alright. Sparkling burb. Alright, so go straight into deep woods. Straight to deep woods. I don't know, Peaches. I just decided it was what I was gonna do today, so I didn't have to worry about like figuring out something more interesting. It's really tricky because like my best streams are when I'm doing like some new wacky challenge or idea, but it's really hard to do one of those streams every day. It's coming up with unique stream ideas and like actually executing them is very difficult. Yeah, but the thing about Stardew Valley is it's reached a point where it doesn't really feel like there's much left for me to do on stream with Stardew that's interesting besides grind. So I don't really want to stream that game anymore. Like, I've still considered playing it in my off time, but it doesn't really feel like a game I want to stream anymore. Like, I feel like I finally reached the point where it's like, okay, I am satisfied with what I got out of Stardew on stream. Alright, guys, you are not about to start arguing in chat about whether cats or dogs are better. You're not children, okay? You're allowed to like different things without going up in arms about it. I will seriously, like, don't put in your snide little side comments about which one is better, chat. I will time people out. I don't want to have this childish discussion here. Just stop. How many times did I speedrun Darker? I used to speedrun it a lot, like a couple years ago. Farthest I've gotten in Darker Cyberset? I mean, I finished runs. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if I'm gonna do AUM tomorrow or not. I've thought about it, but we'll see. Do a shower stream? Nah, that's not my kind of content. Do you have a good sleep schedule? I mean, I go to bed at 3 a.m. and wake up at 11. That's 8 hours. So, I mean, kinda. Well, okay, so it's not as simple as that, Weasel Ches, because I'm pretty sure there's studies saying that, you know, waking up, you know, when it's like being awake when it's actually light out is better for your health. Pretty sure I've read some stuff about that or heard some stuff about that. Now, I don't know the validity of those studies, but I would totally be willing to believe that there is some sort of like mental, physical benefit to it. Stop spamming chat, guys. Whoops, what am I doing? This isn't a category that does this. There's probably some truth to that, Zacascent. Next person who spams about voice reveal and timing out. Like, can you guys not spam random garbage in chat, please? Would be appreciated. Chat's being kind of bad today. What the heck? Guys gotta learn to behave. I did min caps at some point. But it was never 3 caps. I think I did like 11 caps or something. Or 13 caps. I forget which one. It might have been 12. It was one of the ones that was not 3 caps. That's all I really know. I've considered it. This is not your name. Like, I've unironically considered it. The main reason I haven't done it though is because of how hard CRCs are. Like, that's not just something you learn in an afternoon. Same with nut jumps. Like, if I set a sub goal to learn CRC or to learn 3 caps, it's one of those sub goals that there's a high chance I don't even end up doing because of the barrier to entry. Bill, thank you for the tier 1 for 7 months. I appreciate it. You're late for stream? Don't worry about it. I started a bit early today, too. Well, see, learning 3 caps doesn't mean I have to get a good run. But that doesn't mean even doing the first run of 3 caps would be easy. It would be very hard. Well, you never know what will get discovered in a game, Zach has sent. Oh, I missed that? Dang. I'm just gonna take this a bit slow because I died here in a recent run. Yeah, hypothetically speaking, 1 caps is Odyssey's the limit. Skipping Bowser and the Ruined Wire. Because the Bowser... No, it'd be more realistic to skip the Bowser capture than the capture. Based on my understanding, at least. Thalia, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. For 38 months. Gosh, I am tired today, chat. Holy heck. Probably because I worked all day yesterday. I work too much, chat. Did you know that? Yes, I did. Yeah. Don't overwork yourself. I'm just on the grind. And I'm also in school. Sleeping stream. That would be awkward. You can catch a break every once in a while. I can. It's just the issue is whenever I take a break, what I end up doing is I'll work on my YouTube videos. Also, we're gonna lose a little bit of time here because I decided to get an extra moon. So we're not actually like 30 seconds behind. It's not that bad. Well, the thing about skipping the first wire in the game, Zach has sent, is, if you teleport to Cascade Kingdom, like, the Odyssey isn't there. Like, basically, if you teleport out of Cascade Kingdom without taking the wire, story progression essentially breaks and the game can become really unstable. But with skipping Bowser and like the wire and stuff at the very end of the game, all you have to do in that area is find a way to get to the area that triggers the credits. Because there's a little box off in the distance in the final room that triggers credits. So like hypothetically, you could skip Bowser at the very end of the game. But skipping the first wire is just not really feasible. Because if you skip the first wire, basically the whole game breaks. Yeah, we got top 7 in the tourney. Teleport directly into the cutscene. I mean, you remember hitting that cutscene trigger requires a capture? When we were doing Super Mario Odyssey, but I controlled the gravity, we did a run that was 1 capture. So you can like hit the cutscene at the end of the game without being in a capture. I did it as Mario. Leaving Cap, I don't think you need to be in a capture to be able to leave Cap Kingdom. Like, I think you can still hit the trigger from what I've been told. But again, I'm pretty sure the Odyssey isn't there. Or like the game breaks or something. SMO modded percent, use hacks to beat the game as fast as possible. To do that, you just delete the game. And then there's no game to beat, so you instantly beat it. He might have, Magnus. I wouldn't know. My knowledge is generally just that skipping the capture in Cap Kingdom, the cap wire, is just not realistic. And that's the extent of my knowledge. Crash the game as fast as possible. I was really close to doing that, and I think it was the first meme speedruns video, but you needed to be on 1.0 to do it, and I wasn't on 1.0 and trying to learn it, so I just didn't do the run. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, da-da-da-da. Midnight, thank you for the Prime sub for 8 months. I appreciate it. Primers? Heck yeah. I appreciate the Twitch primers. Shoutouts to Amazon Prime chat. Remember that if you have your Amazon Prime and you link it to your Twitch account, you can subscribe to a streamer for free once per month. And you might even have a subscription available right now and not even realize it. Whoa. And you could use it here. You could help us get back to over 1,000 subs. That's crazy. No, Smant subbed to me. I think he got gifted a sub to me on one of the last hide and seeks. Because I think he was near me and somebody wanted me to say thanks Small Ant for the sub so he'd find me. That may have been you. I think it was you. I was supposed to long jump there. Well, no, I already have to do Talkatoo all moons. We already met that goal. I haven't scheduled it yet, though. I could schedule it for this week. Honestly, this is what I should do. So we're in week 9 of my summer classes. And it's a 10-week course. So I should probably wait until after I finish the 2 10-week courses I'm taking and then schedule Akatu All Moon sometime between finishing this semester and starting the next semester. That would be the smart thing to do. Because then I don't have to worry about having schoolwork. It would be 2 days. And no, it wouldn't be next week, it'd be 2 weeks from now. Because next week is the last week of my semester. And as it currently stands, I don't think the workload will be much different from any of the other weeks. It's just I might have like 2 exams that week instead of just like 1. What am I studying? I am in business. I will be able to get an associate degree by the end of the year, so a 2-year degree. And then after that, I'm going to focus full-time on streaming is the plan. So like move out and just have streaming be my full-time job. I already put full-time hours into it. But this will just give me more flexibility and stuff. Which, speaking of some of my classes, my art history class, I think I have a 100% in. Which I guess all my writing has been good enough, because like basically the only thing we've been graded in that class is essays. We basically have a weekly 2-page essay we have to write over a few essay questions that are like, oh, why does this piece, what makes this piece a neo-classicism piece of artwork? But also, like, what does it share with dramaticism, or however you say it? Stuff like that. It's just essay questions, and I guess I've been doing good enough to not lose points. Like, I don't think my essays are perfect. But I guess they're formatted right, and he's probably, like, a loose teacher, because it's, like, an elective class. So he's not like super strict on everything. Does your class know I stream? No, that would be horrible if they did. It's a online class, and because it's an art history class, there's no like, you know, group projects. So nobody even knows what I look like. It's the same with my jazz appreciation class. Yeah, this time loss here is definitely because of that death. Jazz appreciation? Yeah, it's another elective class. I needed to get my like elective credits done. But like, they weren't just like, oh, any elective. It was like specifically the like, they had a special word for it. I can't remember what that word is. What do you do in jazz appreciation? It is a jazz history class. It's just the name of the class is jazz appreciation. It is basically the same class as my art history class, but for jazz. However, the assignments we do in the jazz class are like structured a bit differently because like different teachers and stuff like that. Same idea. I have a jazz history book that I have to read every week. And I'll learn about somebody like Charlie Parker. And it's like, oh, okay. Kind of random. Well, a lot of degrees you have to take kind of random classes for. That's just the fact of college. Oh, maybe the word I was looking for, chat, is humanities. They might be like humanities electives. I don't know if that's the right word, though. How'd the tourney go? We got top 7. Yo, top 7? Yup. I've done plenty of, you know, all moons runs, Evan. All right, guys, it is time for the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. So get your guesses in the chat. As always, if you guess the time of when to get in the race correctly, you can win. Congrats to the channel. So get them in, people, get them in. Welcome the runs, thanks, appreciate it. We're off to a slow start here, but I should be able to save that time back, especially in late game. $53.53, 53.53 is in the chat. Also, thanks for the good luck, awesome Agron. Appreciate it. You got it? Did you? Og? You did! Congratulations to Spirit Wolf for guessing the time correctly. Holy heck, we have a winner. We have a winner, chat. And everyone's already clapping. You guys just know. Good job. And LTA, by the way. Isn't that like the name of the format for the speedrun thing I was in Friday? I always get confused because I don't actually know what the abbreviation stands for. Oh wait, it's limited time attack. Or maybe that's wrong. Light time attack? Why is it light time attack? What the heck? Limited makes so much more sense because you have a limited time to do RTA speedruns. You love these emotes? They're good emotes. You thought it was live time attack. I mean, live time attack makes sense, but it's still sort of like redundant. Because an RTA speedrun is real-time attack, which is what a lot of speedruns are. And live time attack just seems like another way of saving real-time attack. Hey, we saved like all of our time back. Neat. Not enough time because I have an exam time attack, just doesn't roll off the tongue. Yup. Props to the emote artist, thanks. They did a good job. I'm very happy with how the emotes came out. I still stand by the statement that I think my emotes are some of the like just genuinely best emotes on Twitch. Like I'm completely biased, but I definitely think they're up there. Lysol made them, no. Lysol did not make them. Lysol makes good emotes though. Gonna run darker after the event is over. See, I don't know how much I'm gonna do darker now that the event's over. Because on one end, it's probably the one speedrun category I could actually PB in Super Mario Odyssey that's on the main boards. Dark side is not a real category. But I don't know. Like what it comes down to is I need days where I can just do whatever and stream and talk with chat. And I don't know what I want that to be right now. It could be dark side. There's also some other stuff I want to do, like I want to learn how to speedrun Breath of the Wild. Yeah, the way of putting it is definitely like I need filler content between the more involved and higher effort streams, because I can't do like a speedrun mod or a new challenge or whatever every single day. Because there's only so much of that stuff, and when I get like new sorts of that stuff made because like I commissioned it or whatever, like that's I can't afford to do that every day, and like there's only so many modders who like do mod commissions as well. Yeah, I like the Stardew streams too. I would like to find another casual game to play, because I think I'm done with Stardew. I reached a point in Stardew where all that's left is really just grinding. Animal Crossing, I've already played too much Animal Crossing, so I think that's unfortunately out of the question. Also, I feel like if I did Animal Crossing, I would have to like also make like really high effort, interesting content, which is hard. I know I don't actually have to, but it would feel like I'd have to, where it's like, oh, I made an obstacle course or something like that. No, not Minecraft. I'm not doing casual Minecraft. Well, okay, there's a big asterisk there. If I get invited to play in like a Minecraft SMP with other streamers, depending on the circumstances of said SMP, I would maybe say yes. I'm a sucker for Minecraft SMPs. But it would have to be something I'd be able to like justify dedicating tons of time into. Sir Key will be sad to hear. Well, I might play more Stardew casually. I just don't necessarily want to play Stardew every day on stream, when all that I really have left to do is like sleep in that game, farm relationships, and farm money. this is a problem. Oh, geez, he tried to kill me. This is a problem. There we go. I've never seen you miss the skip. Well, sometimes you gotta miss the skip. How do you feel about roguelikes? Depends. And something I should mention, like, I do want to find other games I can play casually on stream, but chances are I'm not just going to take random suggestions for what to play on stream. Like, every time this conversation comes up, people suggest all these different games for me to play, and 99% of the time the answer is just like no, because I'm very picky about what I want to play on stream. So I want to play a game that, like, I want to play, doesn't completely alienate my audience, and is also something that I think a good amount of people want to watch. So, like, chances are, if it's a game I've never heard of, the answer is no. If it's a MOBA, the answer is no. If it's a shooter, the answer is no. It's about finding one of those games that, like, has a really popular cult following, so a lot of people would want to watch. But, I also want to play. I'll figure that out over time. Also, I've already played a lot of the obvious ones. Like, I've already played Hollow Knight, because that's an incredibly popular game that people love to death. When, like, 2 years ago, Silksong. I'll probably play Silksong on stream when that comes out. However, I don't know when I'm gonna play Silksong on stream when it comes out, because I've been thinking about this. When Silksong comes out, people are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to get spoiled, so I'm not gonna watch streamers play it. Does that mean I should wait like a week or two until after the game comes out to actually play it? Gosh dang it. So yeah, I might play Silksong like a week or two after it comes out instead of when it comes out. The downside, I have to deal with people trying to backseat because they just will. The plus side, though, more people will watch, probably. Theoretical, yeah, it's all theoretical. We don't know for sure. I already played Celeste. The Celeste is a no. If I ever play Stray, if I play Stray, I don't think I want it to be a stream game. One of my issues with Stray, and this is coming from somebody who hasn't played it, just based on like what I've heard from people, it seems like it's a game with like an immersive, engaging environment with like an interesting story, but that sounds like it is all that game has to it. So it seems like the sort of game I would probably just rather play on my own time if I do play it. More of an experience in the game. Yeah, that's sort of like how I would word it. Like based on like what I've heard from people. Like in terms of gameplay, it's not very deep, but that doesn't mean it's not like a good, enjoyable experience. Also, sort of like what Allison said, suggestions aren't going to go anywhere. There's a reason I said what I said about like every time this comes up, people just suggest things that I will not end up playing. This is the sort of thing that only I can figure out on my own. It's not really something I can get suggestions for. Jet, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. I appreciate it. Just raided. Hey, well, thanks for the raid, Tangy Sheep. I don't know if the notification popped up, but thank you. I don't know why. Twitch has some like weirdness that I think is automatically applied to streams whether or not a raids appear. Like, I think for a raid to appear, it needs to be at least 3 viewers, but depending on your viewership, I'm pretty sure the minimum number changes. And I don't know if that's even true. That's just something I think I've overheard like Aggie or somebody talking about. Where it's like, oh yeah, the raid doesn't appear if the raider does not have a certain percentage of your viewership. Which I guess makes sense for like bigger streamers for spam reasons, but even then it's just sort of like, eh. Like, I guess if you have 20,000 viewers and you're getting a 10 viewer raid every like minute, you probably don't want to see every notification pop up in chat, but like at the same time, why not just let streamers set it themselves? Which then maybe they're changing it to that. Maybe I just completely don't understand. I really don't know. It'd be a weird setting, yeah. It could also just be one of those things where, you know, Twitch does a lot of things well, but there's also some stuff where they just completely miss everything and it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Twitch settings are a bit of a mess. Like, I get the idea of having like different settings under like different tabs where it's like, oh yeah, this pertains to you being a partner, or this pertains to you being, you know, moderation. It's just sometimes what category something should go in isn't always 100% intuitive. I think I run into that same issue on a lot of websites though. Like, I was trying to figure out recently how to hide who I'm subscribed to on YouTube. And I had to like Google where to find it because I couldn't find it myself. You can do that? Yeah. Like, a lot of creators on YouTube had it hidden. For the longest time, I didn't. Because I was like, it's kind of cool to have people see who I'm subscribed to and stuff like that. But then I was thinking about it more, and it's just like, I don't want people to like stalk who I'm subscribing to. Or be weird about it. Like, I don't want somebody to be weird to me and be like, oh, why aren't you subscribed to me? Oh, it just seems like the sort of thing that would avoid issues long term, so yeah. Yeah, I could not find the setting though. It was so weird. Is the raid viewership percent thing new? I don't know. Because this is something I don't even really know about. It's just something that I overheard watching a stream once. So it could be completely false. It could just be a rumor. Because like that'll happen sometimes. Rumors will get spread and people will think it's the truth. There are some interesting ones for companies. I think Microsoft is subbed to Linus Tech Tips. I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft has had partnerships with Linus Tech Tips before, so that's not actually that surprising. As a like person who does content though, when like a company follows you, even if it's like a smaller company, it feels cool. I don't know if they still follow me, but I know Crowd Control followed me at one point. And the reason Crowd Control followed me is because I was the host for A Link to the Past at GDQ. So I was the person who'd read off donations and stuff. Crowd Control? Yeah, Crowd Control is this is on Twitter, Dow, not Twitch. I don't know if they follow me on Twitch. But yeah, they followed me on Twitter because of that. And I think they're still followed. Which is funny, because I don't know if I've actually done I don't think I've done a crowd control stream. I think they're fun, but I just don't really play games that... Dang it. I just don't play games that, like, have crowd control. I did SMO crowd control, but that isn't official. The raid viewership percent thing we were talking about, Sean, was that, like, depending on a streamer's viewership, they won't show raids based on, like, you know, that are lower than a certain amount. I don't actually know if it's a thing or not. Oh yeah, Magnus explained it in chat. I was late. Hide and seek on Tuesday? Yup. I'm pretty sure we are doing mini hide and seek again. I think we're doing proximity chat too. I think it's both. Do I share my sob? No. As a speedrunner, I don't really fixate on my sob anymore. I would assume proximity chat range would be smaller, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna lose like 20 seconds here. All right, see you later, Tangy Sheep. I haven't done a ton of darker side runs since de-rusting. However you say your name, So I can basically save time anywhere, is the easiest way to put it. So being 35 seconds behind isn't a big deal. Any update on the name situation? No, but I'm probably gonna bug Twitch again with another email. Or sorry, another partner support taking to be like, hey, I didn't get a response to my last thing, so... Can you check and see if things have changed? Puts fingers together and blushes. Has your policy changed? Or do I have enough followers now? Please, Twitch. Yeah, I don't think one viewer raids have ever showed up in chat, though. You've seen it? Well, I guess I'm just too big. Oh my gosh, I'm too big of a streamer. I can't believe it. I've actually been baffled at how many people have been in some of the streams recently. I know it's like not consistent because like depending on who else is streaming that I share viewership with, my viewership fluctuates a lot. But like, dang, I've been surprised how many people have been watching some of these streams. And I appreciate it too. Like, it means so much because I've been putting in so much work. So seeing some results is always just a really nice feeling. Being the second or third favorite streamer pays off. Yeah, you don't have to be anyone's favorite streamer. Because like, honestly, being second or third favorite is enough. Like, as long as you guys like my content, you know, that's fine. I stream a lot. I'm easily in your top 100. Let's go. Chat, if I'm one of your top 100 favorite streamers, put a 1 in the chat. If I'm in your top 100, you'll love to see it. That's all you need. That's all you need. The top 100 favorite. You guys have time to watch 100 streamers? I only regularly tune in to like a few streamers. Like out of my following list, there's probably like 20 or so people that I'll actually click on. I've been having this issue recently. There we go. But even like after that, there's only a few people I actually watch. And it's for a variety of reasons. Like some people I would watch just stream when I stream. Like if I'm not streaming, like I'll pull up Small Ann or CJ, but if I am streaming, They basically stream at the same time I do. Jerma's kind of in a similar boat for me because it's like he also streams in the evening. So many people stream in the evening. So I only get to ever watch really late night streamers or morning streamers. My morning people are like RT Game. And I mean, that's like the only person I like consistently click on in the morning now. But there's other people I'll watch still sometimes or click on their streams. But I don't watch like super consistently. Like RT is the consistent one that I watch. And then the people who stream late at night that I consistently watch right now are Lil Aggie. I have other streamers I'll click on because, you know, I like them or I like to support or whatever. But Aggie consistently streams when I'm not streaming. And I don't know, I've just been into Elden Ring recently, and I mean, Ironmon ain't bad to watch. Well, that doesn't mean I'm gonna do an Ironmon on stream, chat. I still need to figure out how to dump my game cartridges. I've been neglecting that for so long. Ironmon is like Nuzlocke, but it's stupid. So it's like, take a Nuzlocke, make it harder. That's what Ironmon is. Nuzlocke is stupid, so what's a Nuzlocke? No. Honestly, one of my biggest issues with Nuzlocks has always been the fact that you can just like grind to avoid any issues. But most Nuzlocks these days have rules against grinding and people just use rare candies by cheating. So it's not about like grinding anymore and it's just about like knowing the game and actual technical skill, which I think is neat. But level caps exist? Yeah. So like, all right, add level caps and hack in like 500 rare candy and then bam. Challenge is interesting again. Please for fall off. It's kind of funny because I bonked and never landed on the mech, I never actually fell off. But now if I fall off. Easy. Yo, Libero List, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Ba-ba-da-dum. That raid shows? Yeah, maybe my raid setting is like 3 or higher or something. I don't know. For my points, I don't care about your points. That's just the truth, chat. As the streamer, if you gamble your channel points and lose, that's not my problem. I'm sorry, but it's just how it works. And like on top of that, I've been through so much with channel point betting, chat. Like I've bet on channel point predictions that have been scams. I've bet on channel point predictions that have been intentionally misleading, you know, where they'll like do the quick swap on you, so like believe in doubt or mixed up. Like I've done that before. I've bet on channel point predictions where the streamer out of spite pays out the wrong one. And I've also just lost millions of channel points fair and square too. So like I know what it's like. So I don't really care. You guys gotta learn how to lose channel points. It's a cruel world of channel points out there. And gambling. Or if it's the rival win instead of the streamer are always great baits. Yup. Like I'm not gonna encourage my mods to do bets like that here. Because like I know it sucks to be on like one end as opposed to the other. However, it's the risk you're taking when you bet. You're now my top 101 streamers. All right, then name the 100 better than me. Actually, don't. That would be spam. It is a cruel world out here in the channel points economy. And the only way you can learn, chat, is by losing. Sometimes you gotta lose to those bets that are intentionally, you know, unfair or misleading. So that you learn that in the end, channel points don't actually matter. That's the moral of the story. You need to learn to realize that the points don't matter. If channel points actually meant something, then you wouldn't be able to gamble with them. Like, you wouldn't be able to gamble with bits, as an example. Gosh, I always do this in every run now. I go into the church before I'm supposed to. Fred McLove, thank you for the Prime sub for 7 months. I appreciate it. Am I good at 100% speedruns? I think I have like 3rd place on the leaderboards. Chat, is it legal to buy a giant bell and just start ringing it? Like, if a church can do it, why can't I? I feel like it should be. If you get noise complaints, maybe not, and maybe. I think it depends on the hours of the day you ring it, maybe. But what if I'm in an orchestra and we need to practice that song that has cannons in a bell tower written into the music score? Do you have a cannon? No. Not the 1812 Overture. Yes, the 1812 Overture. Wasn't that song written in the like 20th century? Or something like that? Like far after 1812? Is that why the song was written out of spite for people who like big and flashy things? I would believe it. I feel like artists and musicians do the wildest things out of like spite. Hated how all music was just flashy, fancy stuff, so he wrote it to prove how dumb it was, and then it was his most famous piece. Was it his most famous piece while he was alive? I feel like it had to have been. Which just makes it makes it kind of funny. That's honestly such a great way to criticize something. Be like, oh yeah, people just like flashy music. I'm gonna make the flashiest song ever, and it's gonna be the most popular thing. And then it just is. All right, we're a little behind, but that's fine. Hi for a high chat. How did the tournament go? Top 7. Pretty good. Welcome back, Midnight. So hey, Mickey. Already do Talk to All Moons? No, I have not scheduled a date for it yet. I might schedule it for like 2-ish weeks from now because of that would just be the smartest thing to do based on like my school semester. Because we're near the end of the semester right now, so it might just be smarter to do it between semesters. Which reminds me, I almost did this today. I gotta write that like paper so I can get my stream approved as like my like co-op credit. Because for my 2-year degree I'm getting, you have a required co-op, which is essentially an internship. So I need to make it so what I'm doing now counts for that, so I don't have to take time away from it. Plus, I just honestly would make more money doing this than I would doing a business co-op. This is also more fun, and I'm technically managing a business, so like, it just makes the most sense. All right. Yeah, Jump Farm's the worst moon. I am dumb. Oh, gosh dang it. I wasn't supposed to jump down there yet. I just talked to Talkatoo by, like, nature because I was supposed to talk to somebody, but the person I was supposed to talk to was not there. Because I didn't do the route right. Yeah, I'm taking summer classes. 6 credit hours. Where's the sub goal? We met the sub goal, so I need a schedule to talk to all moons run at some point. My summer semester started like 8 weeks ago. I only have 2 weeks left in the classes. They're both 10-week classes. My Talkatoo all moons will probably be around 16 hours or less. Do I have a route for Talkatoo all moons? You don't really get a route for Talkatoo all moons. You just, you know. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way again. Went the all moons way. You'll have to decide how to punish yourself. Yeah, I've been considering getting those like dumb little bean boozled beans, you know? That just seems like such a simple punishment where I could just very easily do it with little to no effort. Those are rank, you might throw up. I mean, I've heard they're bad, but would I actually throw up? Like maybe gag a little bit and not actually swallow it. Yeah, I've done it like that before, Allison. That way has worked pretty well for like Talkatoo races, which I've done before. specifically with all moons. Once thought one of the Harry Potter ones was cinnamon. Oh yeah, didn't they have like a similar thing where it was like Harry Potter branded jelly beans and it was like all those just really weird flavors? I feel like they were branded to Harry Potter for some reason. Oh, Birdie bots every flavor beans, huh? Also, Scad Liga, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. Shoutouts to Harry Potter. It's he's 42 years old. Oh my gosh. I never particularly cared much about the Harry Potter series, chat. I'll be honest. I feel like I don't want to get into like a big discussion on this, but I don't think somebody necessarily has to like J.K. Rowling to either have enjoyed the Harry Potter series when they were growing up or like it. So I forgot hide and seek. Yeah, not really a discussion I want to get into on stream though. It's obviously a more complex discussion. Yeah, I think the general gist of it is you can definitely find something, enjoy it, and then later find out, like, you know, maybe the person who made it isn't the best person out there. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to suddenly hate the thing, I guess. But again, it's complicated. I don't want to have like an in-depth discussion on that here. But I really don't think here's the place. We have an in-depth discussion on good and bad LaCroix flavors. Where did that come from? Is it because I drink LaCroix, so I actually have an opinion on LaCroix flavors? A good rule of thumb with LaCroix flavors is if it sounds like a flower, it doesn't taste good. Like if the name of it sounds like it's a flower, it tastes horrible. Like Cherry Blossom, as an example, is the worst flavor of LaCroix I've ever drinking. Never had it, but you've been told it's disgusting. It's literally just soda water with a slight flavoring to it. That's all it is. And a lot of the reason people hate on it is, well, one, because it's a meme to hate on it, which is understandable. And two, because it's not soda. Because yes, if you compare LaCroix to soda, yes, it tastes horrible. It has no flavor. It's bland. But it is not soda. It is sparkling water. So generally speaking, if you just like sparkling water, you'll probably like it. But if you don't like sparkling water, you probably won't. I played Mario Maker 2 before. I've been seeing a lot of people do Iron Bros recently, which it's funny that it's called that to me because I feel like the only reason people called it Iron Bros, or I guess Pooh called it Iron Bros, is because of Ironmon. Which, you know, valid. Totally valid. Who's been doing a lot of Ironmon, so that's definitely why. You know, yeah, that is definitely why. Again, it works though. Like it's not an unfitting name. Ba-da-ba-boom. Iron Man Mario Challenge has been a thing for a bit longer than that name. Well, I mean, definitely. Like, the challenge in itself is literally, oh yeah, do endless normal, but don't die. And if you die, you restart. There's nothing new about a deathless challenge in Mario Maker. Get 5 lives. Iron Bros, you do not get 4 lives. Iron Bros is 1 life. You must be talking about a different challenge. All right, have I missed anything? I don't think I have. I've been relying on the PowerPoint a lot less, which means I'm a lot more likely to make routing mistakes. Got a new table today and already spilled a whole glass of juice on it? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're able to clean it out. PowerPoint I'm using the intermediate route PowerPoint. Oh, that reminds me. I had a soda recently, chat, which I know I've been bad. Soda's bad for you, I know. And I opened it. And it had been sitting on my desk for a while, and it just exploded. Which I didn't realize could happen, because it had just been sitting there for so long. I didn't think it would just blow up. So I had to, like, clean my carpet, my chair, and my desk. Sitting there open? No, it was closed. It was just sitting there closed. I had not opened it yet, but it had been sitting on my desk for like 30 plus minutes. You didn't think your channel would blow up either. Oh my gosh. I mean, no, you could consider my channel blowing up, I feel. You could consider it that. Magnus, thank you for gifting a sub to Weasel. I appreciate it. That joke was worth a sub, was it? I mean, you're the one who gifted the sub, and I'm the one who gets money from the gifted sub, so like, you know, I'm not gonna complain, actually. And I don't think Weasel wants to complain either, because, you know, a sub's a sub. First time catching you live, you actually got to Darker Side yesterday? Nice! Nice, welcome to the stream. Congrats on making it to Darker Side. Helio, redeeming smile, guys. We had some smiles in the chat for that. Get your smiles in. Look at all those smiles. Somebody posted like a rabbit. That's not what I was asking for, but I'll take it. It's an otter. In my defense, you can only see the animal's snout, so it's like impossible to tell what it is. It's sort of like when people call my emotes dogs or wolves. Because it's like the most generic like animal silhouette in like one of the most generic colors. It's definitely not a rabbit. Well, I'm not saying it is a rabbit. I'm just saying I thought it was a rabbit because of its nose. Because that's like all I can see. I should have been able to be like, oh, its mouth is like open, so it's definitely not a rabbit. Because I feel like that's the easy giveaway. Because rabbits don't really open their mouths wide. They just sort of like nibble on grass. It's an Arctic fox is the reference animal. Pup Time thinks Pallet is a dog. Yeah, but that's a joke. Pup Time also has something called Fox Time. So if you type Fox Time, my emotes can also show up. You might have to type it a few times. Yeah, there it is. It's just raised fire. Well, I mean, there's not as many fox emotes on Twitch as there are dog emotes. And also, Pup Time just sort of has a ton of non-dog animals in it, so, you know, that also helps it be more dense. Favorite is shows his bird time. Yeah, I need to change that emote at some point. Like Dangerous changed his like comfy emote or whatever to be generic, and I told him I would change mine too. But I have not found the time to write up or figure out what I want to change it to. I don't know if I want it to be like a default, like just no outfit, or if I want to put it in like a duck outfit or something. Because I think the Kigu is really cute. A duck outfit would be cute. Yeah, I feel like the duck outfit is like the generic Twitch Kigu outfit. I know we warp here. We do small bird and pass the moving wall, and then we do invading. Am I gonna get the 8 Deluxe DLC? Probably not. I don't play 8 Deluxe enough. Then maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. Yeah, a fox Kigu and a fox wouldn't make much sense. Which wave 2 came out earlier. Nintendo, I feel like, is really drip feeding the waves because they're supposed to last until the end of 2023. Like, what is that? 2 passes or 2 like sets of maps every year or every like half year. Well, I think an emote form weasel, it would just be too confusing because you don't have a lot of space to draw. It'd be confusing to look at. There's something I wanted to say about something in chat. I think it was about Mario Kart, but I don't know what. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I like the courses they picked this time around a bit more than last time. Like, I know they're all still tour ports, which is like what they're doing with the booster pass. But I think they're better like ports. Meaning, like, I think they picked better maps to port. Warp to Lighthouse, and then we get Light and Base and Bird. Also, I think part of the reason I might be saying that is also just because I really didn't like the look of Coconut Mall in Tour. Like, the other maps were fine. I just didn't like Coconut Mall. I like Coconut Mall is a fine meme. But I just don't think the updated version of it just lacks some of the flair the original I feel had. And that could just be me being nostalgic. But like at the same time, like the Mario Kart Tour version of Waluigi Pinball looks phenomenal. So, I mean, I don't know. All right, hint art to Rock Shelf, the dangerous ceiling to Dory. Part of the problem is just mini maps feel either small or stretched out to make a single lap of an old map 3 segments. I don't know what you mean by that. Need Toad Factory and Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road and you'll be happy. Well, your best guesses for what maps will be in the new Mario Kart DLC is definitely to look at what's already in Tour. But I saw somebody who did like an analysis of it or whatever. Wait, am I at the wrong spot? Oh my gosh, I am at the wrong spot. And like out of the 2 like current DLC drops or whatever that they've done, it's been like 2 city maps from Tour. One like new port that like isn't in Tour yet, 4 old ports, and one completely new map that like is either like in the process of getting released in Tour or like isn't released in Tour yet. Wait, I'm doing this wrong again. It was something like that. It was like this weird setup, but it was consistent between the 2 waves. Mario Kart hide and seek would be funny. I remember all the way back in Mario Kart Wii at a friend's house doing that. We'd play like tag and Mario Kart. When's Mario Kart vehicles faster than you think? A video on Mario Kart would be pretty boring for speed. I think. Yeah, usually the glitches that are interesting in those games are not glitches that make you go faster. They're glitches that let you skip parts of the track. Like, if I were to make a Mario Kart video, it would be about Ultra Shortcut. The issue about that is there's already tons of really good content on ultra shortcuts in Mario Kart. If you just look at a little known channel called Summoning Salt. A small YouTuber. Now, I feel like if I did an ultra shortcut video, I could make something that differentiates myself from Summoning Salt. However, I don't think it would be content that would work well in the formats I do right now on YouTube. Because the videos I do are usually like either challenges or like they're informational, but they have like tons of like funny gags and stuff in them that may or may not be funny. And I just don't know if I'd be able to write funny gags in a Mario Kart video. Because I feel like all the information would just be, it would be factual. There wouldn't really be room to create some funny scenario where it's like Link is flying through the air and oh no, he fell. It feels like the sort of thing that would just have to be 100% technical. Because like the content I work best with in like the technical videos I've done is content that has a sense of progression, or that I can find a sense of progression in. And I just don't know if I'd be able to do that with Mario Kart. Especially since I would be talking about things that other people did and not from like a perspective of like me, I guess. It's like in the Breath of the Wild video, it's like from the perspective of, oh, I want to figure out how fast I can get across the map, and I can like follow a thought process or sense of progression through that. In Odyssey, it's like, okay, I want to figure out the fastest way you can travel. So like you have that progression there from like my perspective. If I did Mario Kart Ultra shortcuts, it would just be like, oh yeah, back in the day, people didn't know about ultra shortcuts, but then this happened, and then they did. So it's just like, there's not really any room for me to have some flexibility with the writing, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. I'm still like figuring out what I want to do with videos and what like my formats and video types look like. I'm getting a better hang of it though. Like as I make more of the puppet videos and I make more of the like technical videos. Gosh dang it. If you do hide and seek IRL, you can run from somebody and make a video on how you're faster than they think. That's the thing though, I'm not fast. I am not the most physically fit person. And I'm like 5'6", 5'7". I think I'm more 5'7" than I am 5'6". I haven't really measured my height in a while. But most people my height would say they're 5'8", so if that gives you any perspective to how tall I am. Because I know a lot of people like to lie and say they're like an inch taller than they actually are. So yeah, people as tall as me say they're like 5'8", or like 5'8" or 5'9". But in reality, I think I'm like 5'7". In your last video about Breath of the Wild, you said if you could fall from the tech lab to Gerudo, it would take like 3 minutes. We can't do that, and also Link would die. What about Mipha's Grace? Well, it's funnier if I say Link would die, though. Oh yeah, Moonrock. Wait, did we already... No, that was the other run we reset, but I already got this moon. Who do you think would win IRL hide and seek? I don't know. I feel like it'd be Pooh. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think Pooh works out. And if he doesn't, I know he's into sports. And you know, I feel like that just gives him an immediate upper hand. There's something about Smant is like Smant is tall and lanky. So Smant would probably just like climb to the top of a tree and no one would ever find him. Dang it. That is such an inconvenient mistake. But you're 5'6" and 3/4, but that's just 5'7". I don't know if I'm 5'6" and 3/4 or not. Having like that sort of precision when I have no idea how tall I actually am would just be misleading. I think it's more of a copy pasta. I think it is too. But I just gotta stop him there because I can't have that sort of precision and confidence in my my height. You haven't grown a millimeter in 9 years? Well, people just sort of stop growing. Let's just assume I'm 5'6" and 3/4. But that's like assuming with a level of precision that just isn't, you know, I don't know. Like I made some assumptions in my Breath of the Wild video, so maybe you guys are allowed to make some assumptions in chat. The path being 15 kilometers is a pretty big assumption. Like, if I were to guess, it's actually probably closer to 14 kilometers. Because the assumption I based the length on was how long it took me to walk across the map. But when I was walking across the map, I got hit by a lot of guardians and stuff. So it might be closer to like 14.5 kilometers or something like that, but it really didn't matter much. Okay, no, we don't go in that sub area, but we go down here. Come on. I'm choking this run so hard. I don't want to reset. I'm making so many dumb mistakes. Your last video, 10 out of 10. I'm glad you liked it. I worked very hard on it. But yeah, the big reason I made the assumption based on how long it took me to walk across the map was because there was no way, and I mean no way, that I was going to like do it in a super accurate way where it's like, okay, I'm gonna stand Link on this part of the map, and I'm gonna stand him on this part of the map, and then I'm gonna calculate the distance, and then I'm gonna stand him on this part and this part, and then calculate the distance and do it again and again and again, because that would have sucked so much. Like, it would have been the most accurate way to do it. I thought about doing it that way. But it's just like, man, this would be a lot faster if I just took how fast Link walked and then did the math based on how long it took me to get across the map. So, I mean, it works. Close enough. I'm gonna do some Breath of the Wild speedruns at some point. I just gotta learn the speedrun first. You know what your next video will be? No, because right now I'm working on a video and my editor, or at least one of my editors is working on a video. And I don't know which one I'm gonna want to post first. It really just depends on when they both get done. Because they should both be getting done around the same time, and I'm not gonna upload like 1-2 videos at the same time. I always want to wait at least a week between uploads. So my next video is either gonna be the 2D hide and seek, or it's gonna be 4 Goombas spawn every second, and 4 Goombas spawn every second is a puppet video. So it's gonna be about 8 minutes or a bit over 8 minutes, and it's gonna have like dumb puppet stuff in it. So maybe it'll be a good video. How many Goomba puppets did you make? I haven't done that part yet. I've only been working on, I've done voiceover, I've done some of the sets. And that's really it. So I've written the entire video. You like the YouTube content? Well, I'm glad you like the YouTube content, Mr. Mario Man. I work hard on it. All right. You're so good at Mario Odyssey. I play the game too much, so that's probably why. All right, I don't trust myself not to miss the bird if I try and do this the fast way, so we're just gonna get the bird. Then do Miss Moon. You always miss the bird? Yeah, the bird sucks, honestly. Really annoying. Ba-da-dum. Hello, pi_kitsune. I hope you're doing all right. All right, we warp to Station 8. And we get the moons. Also, we are currently down 1 moon. I don't know what moon I missed. We're just gonna have to, like, get something random as a backup. How was the darker side race? We got top 7. How many people participated in the race? 7. 7 people participated. It's funny, so many people have asked me how well I've done in that race today, and every time I've just said top 7. And this is the first time somebody has actually asked how many people participated. And I know some people already know, because it's not like I haven't joked about it on stream before, but there's definitely some people who've been watching to the stream and to this point did not realize that I had gotten last place. Wait, I gotta activate the dog. Which honestly just makes it all the better. Second place is the first loser, true. I am the 6th loser. Yeah, I know the PowerPoint mentions backups. Man, I know I've been talking about like content stuff so much this stream, but I just have so much that I'm excited for. I have so much stuff that I'm working on that I'm just so excited for. I love making stuff. And I love making really stupid jokes. Alright, good night, Mickey. I'll see you later. Got some 302, but died in darker the day before. Honestly, something that's wild to me is as long as Tyrone keeps grinding darker side, he will get sub 3. And like a few years ago, the idea of somebody getting a darker side time below 3 hours was like unfeasible and impossible. But it's like reached a point where it's like, okay, this could definitely happen. So with sub hour any percent? Yeah, but with any percent, like not nearly as much. Like any percent happens so much quicker than sub 3 darker. Sub hour was like 2019. It was like 3 years ago, and only like 2 years after the game came out. Odyssey's almost been out for 5 years. Which is probably makes some people feel old, which is fair. All right, don't say your age, chat. It's just good internet practice to not. Dramatic fishing? I mean, in some ways, I guess so, yeah. Brown Tower. Grip hype music? I don't know. I feel like the Ruined Dragon music gets pretty old pretty quickly. Maybe that's just me. Because for me, a lot of Odyssey music gets pretty old pretty quickly. Which is why I never use it in videos. When I normally have the pirate costume at this point. That might be all moons you're thinking. Or if you're thinking darker side, you're thinking of a different route. I'm not doing an outfit route.
Yes.
Did I miss a moon? Maybe. Who could say? Not impressive how quick you all can beat these speedruns. It's just a lot of practice. Speedrunning is a huge grind. It's a massive grind. It can be fun though, and rewarding. It's just like satisfying to improve in things. I know for some people though, it can like get a bit too competitive with others or themselves, and then it becomes unfun. Which I've experienced before, I would say. What I consider speedrunning a sport. I mean, you could, I guess, call it an esport, but I think it just makes the most sense to call it speedrunning. Instead of like trying to be like, oh, speedrunning is a sport, or oh, speedrunning is an esport, or whatever. I would just call it speedrunning. It's like the same sort of vibe when people like try and argue whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich, and it's just like, it's a hot dog, just call it a hot dog. Why does it matter if it's like technically a sandwich or not? Yeah, I think you could call like competitive speedrunning esports. But again, at like the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. It's just one of those things. Is a hot dog an esport? No, unfortunately not. SMO isn't multiplayer. About that. Also, using like a Google definition for like what is an esport is like such a narrow way to approach it. You know what I mean though? Well, like, what I mean is you could argue that, like, it doesn't matter if SMO as a base game is or is not, like, multiplayer. It's the same thing with, like, track and field, which is a real sport. You're not, like, you know, trying to kick the ball into somebody else's goal in that, but it's still a sport. You just have people doing the same thing, trying to be the fastest. I consider chatting an esport. True. I talk competitively online. Yeah, I like didn't see any of the message Amethyst put in the on like my actual game, but I did see the messages he put in my Twitch chat. Crossing lines. And then left at the cafe and then banana bread. Calculator speedrunning is very serious. It is. I was on the wrong slide. I was confused. Program solely on his calculator. I mean, a lot of calculators these days are just small compute. I mean, they've always basically just been small computers. See, a lot of them support like software. You have a $600 calculator. There's more than a I mean, that's what a lot of calculators are like. They're more than just calculators. Which is your phone. Well, that's different. Because the sole purpose of your phone isn't to be a calculator. Alright, so now we go to the top of New Dawn City, the top of the tower. You can run Doom on calculators. Isn't the joke with Doom though, like people just try to get it to run on anything for the sake of running Doom on it? Like running Doom on their fridge? Anyone have a smart fridge? Like, what can you do with a smart fridge? Play games. No, like what is the purpose? Because the purpose isn't to play games or draw. Keep your food cold, but what benefit does a smart fridge have to keeping your food cold? Like, I'm looking for real answers here, chat. They think they will tell you when food expires or something. That didn't seem like a very confident answer. They can show you what's in your fridge while grocery shopping. All right, that sounds like a real thing, and you know, it sounds kind of nice. That seems like the #1 way you would sell somebody on a smart fridge. It's like, oh yeah, you can see exactly what's in your fridge when you're at the grocery store. Not an iPad on a fridge. No. Stream SMO on it. I'm looking for serious answers. Like, I'm not in the market for a smart fridge, but I'm just curious. Ice dispenser, true. To show you're rich, true. And also give people the impression that you're like tech savvy. You're like, oh, I'm a future thinker. I have a smart fridge. Even get non-smart TVs these days? Probably, but most of them, by default, probably have like smart elements to them. Like most TVs these days gotta have like, at least like Netflix or something on them, right? I feel like that's the standard at this point. Have access to streaming services. Oh, we're losing so much time here. Come on. Keep your TV around for Switch GameCube games, that's about it. I feel like I'm gonna have a TV whenever I have a TV and move out, for the sake of like, you know, you're expected to have a TV, so it's like you see it there and it's like, oh yeah, that feels like it's supposed to be there. Also, the idea of like, if I ever had people over, like friends, a TV would be useful. Like if we want to play a game, we don't want to play it on like my small little monitors. We want to play it on the TV. Well, there's times where, like, as a salesperson, like, honesty can be a good thing. Because, you know, if somebody feels like you're being honest and genuine about, like, what they need for what you're trying to sell them, then they're probably more likely to go through with the sale than to, like, be like, I don't know, and then just leave without buying anything. Probably depends on what you're trying to sell, though. This is generally about matching people what works best for them, not trying to sell them something they don't need. Yeah. Like, my brother's in sales. He does pretty well for himself. And he doesn't try and sell people stuff they don't need from the way he's explained it. Water Positive Terrace. Are the colors for getting checkpoints 2 different colors in the slide? Oh. Targeted company you don't like that much and essentially sabotage them by sending customers somewhere else. I don't think there's many people out there who are already that wealthy to be that petty. Because if you do something like that, you're gonna get fired. And if you're in a sales job specifically, you're gonna make less money in commission. So yeah. Fletch, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 28 months. I appreciate it. 28 months with the best emotes? Heck yeah. You pack people's bags for them in a grocery store? Is that not common where you live? Because that's like, so unless you do self-checkout in the US, that's like super normal, right? Like that is a normal thing in the US. It's very much not a thing here. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, like, I wasn't in, like, a weird part of the US where that wasn't normal. Sort of like how there's places in the US where you're not allowed to, like, fill your own gas tank or whatever. Wait, what? Yeah, I think it's Oregon. I think there's other places too, but I think Oregon's the obvious one. Is Jersey like that too? So it's not even all of Oregon? But why only Oregon and New Jersey? Because of how laws and cultures develop over time. Job creation is the reason why it doesn't disappear, from what I've been told. I don't want to get into a discussion on that because that like goes into politics. But yeah, I think that's the reason why it still exists. Also worth noting that gas is actually quite dangerous stuff. I mean, that you're not wrong. But so are cars. So are cars as a whole. Cars as a whole are also pretty dangerous. So is electricity true? One time my car's battery died, chat, so we had to jump start it. And then, you know, after you jump start your car, you're supposed to like drive around for a bit so it doesn't, you know, run out of electricity again, or like the car doesn't start a second time. Well, what happened is after we jump started it, I had like no gas. So I had to go get gas. But you're not supposed to fill your car tank while your car's on, because that's like dangerous, like it can start a fire. So I just really hoped that it would turn back on, and then it didn't. So my dad had to come down to the gas station, which is really close to where we live, and to turn my car back on a second time. We're supposed to get peach first, but it doesn't really matter what order. All right, I gotta buy this because we need a backup moon. I don't think, at least here in the US, I don't think people necessarily look down at grocery stores or customer service jobs, because a lot of people realize that people who work those jobs have to deal with some of the worst people. Like, there's obviously some people who do, because, you know, there will be people who treat service jobs horribly, but at least a lot of the people I know understand that, you know, working those jobs kind of sucks. And that it's really tough just because of the people. How's the run so far? It could be better. We're like a minute behind. I should be able to save that time back, but it still sucks that I'm a minute behind. Well, in the US, I don't think it's very feasible anymore to live off of a grocery store job, which kind of sucks. But again, I don't want to have like a big discussion on that because it goes into like politics and crap and like other problems with the country. And also, I would imagine people don't want to listen to that stuff here either because they probably hear enough about it on their day-to-day lives. So we do have the right moon count, but I am like a minute or so behind. So, I mean, maybe we can PB? Maybe? All right. No, I wasn't supposed to do that. All moons muscle memory. Why must you always do this to me? I want to move away from this discussion, Bill. I try to keep the stream a positive atmosphere, and I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole, please. You have 1,000 sub goal? We technically already hit 1,000 subs recently, so we already met the sub goal for 1,000. But it would be cool if we hit 1,000 again. My opinion on cats? They're neat. Three cats is a lot. Part of the time when I was growing up, we had 4 cats in the house, which was a ton of cats. A heck ton of cats. We had one when I was a kid, but it disappeared one day. That stinks. Sorry that happened. I feel like we should avoid. I wanted to shift the conversation away from depressing topics. We shouldn't just shift it to a different depressing topic. This isn't what I wanted. What's your favorite kind of bagel? I almost never have bagels, I'm sorry. But your cat got stolen by an old lady? Wait, is that one of those instances where somebody in your neighborhood thinks a cat is a stray, but it's not actually a stray? But they take it in because they thought it was. So I'm pretty sure something like that happened in our little like neighborhood too. Where somebody took in somebody else's cat because they thought it was a stray. Can you just not take in strays to begin with or take them somewhere? That's complicated. I'm not an expert on this, but what I do know is that stray cats are bad for the environment. Because they kill like birds and stuff. I know in some places it's actually like a big problem. All right. Frick, did I miss a moon? I did. What did I miss? I keep missing stuff. This is a problem. I'll figure it out. All right, I know a different moon we can get. Would you like any exotic pets? No, I don't have the means to take care of an exotic pet. Because that's like half of owning a pet, taking care of it. I don't think I would include like insects or arthropods or anything like that with being exotic pets. Because usually when I think of an exotic pet, I think of animals that aren't normally domesticated being domesticated. Like axolotls, I don't know if I'm smart enough to comment on fish, because I don't... Can you even count a fish as domesticated? No, you have domesticated rats. Yeah, I would imagine there's domesticated rats. I know there's a difference between like wild rabbits and domesticated rabbits. At least I read at some point. There's a difference. You want a polar bear as a pet. That sounds like a lot of work. You should just become a zookeeper instead. That seems like the good middle ground here. Like, realistically, if you want an exotic animal, just find a job where you can work with exotic animals instead. That's what you did? Nice. Penguin or polar bear? I don't really have strong opinions of either. Like, in my head, penguins are the stereotypical popular animal. And like polar bears on the other end, it's just like, I mean, they're fine too. Just neither of them are animals that I have like particularly strong opinions on. Budgie, is that a type of bird? Because I know birds are pretty neat, very smart animals. Pretty big commitments for pets though, usually, just because they're like, you know, small children, practically. And they also are very loud. A walrus is his Minecraft skin back in 2012, so you naturally choose a polar bear skin. Nice. I made my own Minecraft skin at one point. Then I paid one of those Minecraft, or one of those websites that would turn your Minecraft skin into a little figure. To turn my Minecraft skin into a little figure. I still have it. I don't use the skin anymore for obvious reasons, but I still have it. That's my IGN. You wouldn't find the skin. And like, I can just show you guys after the run. You want to see my current skin though? It's probably like a Ninetales or something. Actually, no, it is probably an Arctic Fox, but with the Squid Game jacket on, because I was in that Squid Game Minecraft event. And I probably haven't changed my skin back, but maybe I have. I do want to get like a proper Minecraft skin though. Like, unironically, I want to pay somebody to make a skin for me who like knows how to make skins well. What is happening? We're doing a darker side speedrun, but I'm behind. That was close. close. How about the skin to live skin? That looks like it would be uncomfortable. Not interested. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Show us Spewert skip. I hate to break it to you, but I already beat Skip Viewert. How many subs to restart the run? 200. However, I can't guarantee I'll actually start a new run. I'll just kill the current run. Actually, no, 309, and for each minute the timer goes up, that's another sub. And each hour the timer goes up, that's, you know, 100. So whatever the timer says, that's how many subs you need to get for me to kill the run. You drive a hard bargain? Exactly. Because I think donating to kill a run is silly. So why would I encourage it with like realistic numbers that people would actually gift? Ba-ba-ba-dum. Well, no, this isn't active at all times. This is just contextual for the one person who asked right now. Wait. This isn't all moons. The tournament was Friday, so that already happened. I just wanted something to stream today. This seemed like it would be easy. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow on stream yet. I know Tuesday we're doing hide and seek though. I should really learn Breath of the Wild 80% so I can schedule like a first stream for that. But I'm just like so into the videos I've been editing recently that it's hard to put aside the time to actually, you know, learn the speedrun. Well, I don't have to do every single strat in my first run of Breath of the Wild any percent. Mario, you're not even looking at him. What the heck? Challenge towards Mario Odyssey, but you can't touch water. I don't think that would be as interesting as it sounds, unfortunately. Your favorite costume in Odyssey? I don't know. I like the backpack on the Explorer outfit, though. I think it's cute. Speaking of outfits and stuff, I really wanted to buy more clothes recently. Cause like so I'm a medium now, chat. And all the clothes that I have are small. So like I can wear them, but it's like tight and uncomfortable. So I need to like buy new clothes and get rid of all my old clothes. But I don't know, it's weird. And like one thing that like discourages me from getting clothes is that sometimes, like, because I live with my parents, like, the laundry all gets done together, right? So a lot of the time, my dad will, like, think a shirt that is mine is his. And I'm worried that if I buy more clothes, it'll just happen more. Is my dad small? I mean, I think he also wears like a medium or a large. So like, it's not that, you know, out there. Yeah, either way, I should just buy more clothes. How much dad fashion do I wear? Yeah, I'm just buying and wearing normal clothes. The shirt that this happened most recently with was just a plain, like, blue shirt. Yeah, all that being said, fashion is fun. It's hard though. I don't understand any of it, except I try to. And one thing I've learned that I'm a sucker of when buying clothes online and like looking at clothes online is that I'm like a sucker for brands. So I fall for the common trap that an item having a higher price tag on it means it's better, when in reality, a lot of the times that isn't the case. How would you describe your style? I don't know if I have enough space in my wardrobe to really have a defined style. Because there's like nothing, there's like no space to hang stuff up. So if I were to want to buy like nicer clothes, it would just be a bad idea because they would just, you know. It would essentially just be getting folded and shoved in a bin. Because basically all my clothes are just in like one bin in my closet. And that's it. Man, I love this part of the run. Toadette's great. Well, right now, I just sort of throw on whatever, but that's also because I'm not going anywhere, really. Also because I have, like, hardly anything that actually fits me right now. I have, like, 6 shirts. Like, go back and look through my VODs, and you'll see, like, 6 different shirts. And that's all I wear. Because it's, like, all I have. I have some like long sleeves and sweaters, but it's the summer, so I can't really wear those. Is that enough moons? Please, 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 please. I think it is. I think it is. So I'm not stressed about not wearing the same shirt 2 streams in a row. Well, I don't have to. But no, it's just not something I stress about. You just looked in, yeah? I mean, what did I say? I have like 6 shirts. It's true. Everything else in my closet is a small. Those are my 6 medium shirts. Can we gift you some shirts? No, I'll buy my own clothes. I wouldn't, I don't know if I would. That would be so weird, just getting random shirts from chat. That'd be awkward. I do when I get paid next month. I do want to like get some more clothes, and part of the motivator for that is because I am planning on going to TwitchCon, and you know I want to look nice, because that's like one of the few times I have to actually worry about being presentable. Because when I'm streaming, all I have to do is look halfway presentable by you know, showing my upper half of my body. Like I'm wearing gym shorts right now, chat. It's because they're comfortable. I love wearing gym shorts around the house because they're really comfortable and I won't get hot. When I say shorts, I don't just mean like shorts. I mean like gym shorts. Like the very like loose sort of, you know, thing. They say Adidas on them. Or Adidas, or however you're actually supposed to say it. Because apparently Adidas is wrong. But that's what everyone says, anyways. At least in the US. Black socks on Crocs for TwitchCon? That would be bold. I mean, honestly, like, with something like that, as long as you wear it confidently, that's fine. On 2 consecutive streams I wore the same shirt. Well, I probably wore it that day and then it got like washed and then I wore it the next day. Or they look like the same. Steel-toed Crocs for TwitchCon. No. I'll just wear a box over my head at TwitchCon so nobody knows it's me. I'll be incognito. Get some fancy merch from all the streamers and fanboy after them. No. Buying merch from your friends can be fun though. It's just a lot of the clothes I already have are like branded sort of like, I guess, gamer stuff. Like, at least a couple of them are, and like a lot of the clothes that don't fit me anymore are like that. Fortunate that this didn't PB, but what can you do? We finished a run, and that's good. What's your favorite meme? I don't really have a favorite meme. $126.36, not bad. Not bad. At least for me, it's not bad. I think this is only my second run that I finished under 330 since derusting, so like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. Well, I don't want to do like a super long stream today. This has been like a 4-hour stream, so I'm fine with that. GG's, guys. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. I'll be back tomorrow. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna stream tomorrow yet, but I do want to stream tomorrow. Maybe that'll change, but I will figure something out. Seeing who's live. There's a ton of people live right now. Quite a lot of people. Makes it tough. Shoujo? I haven't rated Shoujo in a while. She'd actually... No, but she's doing the speedrun tournament, so I don't know if she has mic on, so I don't want to rate her. She might, but I would rather... I want to avoid rating somebody in the tournament. I think I'm gonna raid Monado. They're doing a Super Mario 602 apparently, or maybe it's 602 prep. They might be doing a 602. Either way, they're playing Galaxy right now. They're neat. There's somebody I met a while back through like speedrunning in Odyssey and stuff. I've met a ton of people through Odyssey. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a ton. It's absolutely massive raid. It means a lot. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Bye.